missed out. Well, tough luck, that boy's mine now. We are more than just good friends. This is how the story ends. Too bad that you couldn't see. Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a VeVe, OMI, Definity, DEVVE, everything update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. For not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, liking, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon, smashing that super thanks button down below, super chats as well. We do have quite a bit to go over today. I've been in this position for way too long. We just had Orange Bag Lady, Miss OBL, over on the podcast. We did a nice hour and a half. Just so great to catch up with her. OBL, depending on what OMI does, might be coming to the US later this year. If anything, if VeVe decides to go over to her side of the pond over there, even anywhere in Europe, I'm sure she'd like to make the trek out there. But if OMI goes crazy, we will get OBL in the US. I think that would be amazing. Anyway, speaking of podcasts, we do have a Claire Russell Griffin from Wales over there. She's going to be the first. She's going to be the next person and the first woman to reach level 100 on VeVe. So she's going to come on Monday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Unfortunately, I am streaming right now, so I cannot answer this dude. I have to give him a text. Oh, poopy. Double poopy. Streaming now. We'll call after. Yes. Okay. Where was I? Okay, yeah. Claire Russell Grover, that's going to be on Monday. Today is National Day of Mourning for Jimmy Carter. Everyone comment F down below to pay respects to him. And then we have over on here, let's go over, what do we do? We'll do DEVVE first. So DEVVE's down about 5% on the day to, well, I guess CoinGecko says 3.3% on the day to 1.25, but they were down 5% over on Gecko Terminal. Oh no, all right, they're back up. They were at 1.23, now they're at 1.25. So about 3.5% on the day. The volume is 1.3, almost 1.4 million in volume. If you go back, let's take a look back at months ago. Just say like November 9th, 445,000 in volume at any of these prices here. Let's go even this way. 157 in volume, 229. So that, and a lot of this volume was selling. A lot of the volume was about people with their token vesting. They were just getting their tokens. They were just selling them. It had a lot of sell pressure for months. I mean, going back, it launched in what, March? It launched in February 9th at like 89 cents. It wicked up to $2, like $1.80 for a bit. But then the selling started, and then you get all the way down there. It held that way for a while, and then it started running back to 80 cents. Went back down to like went back down to 67 cents, and then now we're up to $1.25. So we will reach price discovery at some point. I don't know when, but why I really like it so much. So when I bought this, it was really just for gaming. They had Litcraft Fiat building on there. They have some other games that they were going to license. They were going to raise some money. Gaming and having 8 million transactions per second. So they're the fastest blockchain in the world. Just for the speed and for the people that were building out, that's why I bought it. And then you have this T0 settlement time, which for most companies, whether it's a bank, a stock exchange, credit card processing, name your pick. What you have over there is a big need to have the lowest settlement time as possible. Because if someone, let's say like NASDAQ, you're on E-Trade, whatever, and you want to go on and buy some Tesla at $400 a share, and then you buy it, but they don't really settle for like a day or two later, when they're at like 420, and we come out and blaze it down below for the 420, then what happens is that the institutions, they have to eat that cost, and they do not want to do that. So if you have someone like DEVVE that's doing this, I don't know who they do it for. They said an exchange, so an exchange could be something as simple as I don't know if they'll do American or European. I mean, it could be something as simple as like Bit4x or Bitfinex. Any of these smaller exchanges could be a bigger one. It could, if you're talking about like America, it could be like Robinhood, it could be Crypto.com, it could be Coinbase, it could be something like that. We don't know when they're going to announce this partnership, and even if they have a partnership, we don't know what it is. It could be that they have patents on their technology, and these people are just licensing out the tech, or if they're building out a whole new thing. We don't know what it is. So I'm waiting on that. What's going to happen to the price then? I don't know. I'm hoping it goes crazy. I'm kind of done buying for right now, unless I get a big swath of money coming in. Speaking of which, I did tell people I would get a little bit more OMI, so I am up 200 million. I think before the end of February, as long as we stay down here, I can get it to like 210, maybe a little bit higher, depending on what goes on. If we go and do that, some of that will come from new money. Most of that will really come from just taking profits at other places. I do expect DEVVE to run. Let's say, it goes to a place where I have like 50,000 DEVVE or $50,000 worth of DEVVE, and then what happens? I might take 10 of that, get another. So right now, 10 million OMI is like 3,700. So I guess I could get 20 million OMI. That'd be about 7,400. I'd like to take some money and just kind of live life a little bit. But also at the same time, I don't know if DEVVE doing a 5x or like a 4.5x from here, however much it is great. And I think it could do from here, I don't know, like a 20, 30x. So I don't want to give it up too early, especially if the narrative of NFTs isn't really here yet. Which, speaking of which, VeVe and OMI exposed to 100,000 new people. So let's go over OMI in general right here and see where it's at. Pretty flat on the day, up 0.2%. I'll just say it's flat. 0003652. So we had touched 0003545, and that is pretty low. Go and take a look at the last couple of months. We had reached like 2716, and I mean the trend is going up for the higher lows, which is fine, but it's possible it breaks below that. So the lowest we had, like I said, today was 0003545. Then it would be 00032, and then 315, and then 2948, and then getting down to 2717. So there's a couple of places that were resistant, or that at least have been support. It could go down there again. We could retest that and bounce back off. We could go below that. Now, granted, it's had like a triple whammy here. It's had Bitcoin just been taking an absolute dump, and it might not be done yet going down. I mean, Bitcoin was today at 91.2. Might go to 88, go to 84. Mike, I don't know where it goes, but Bitcoin's been going down for a bit. And that part of the reason of that is because you have the Biden administration saying that they are going to sell the 69,000 Bitcoin. That is so freaking stupid. I don't know why honestly, that's just hurting the Democrats. I don't know why Biden would do that. Either way, OMI has been kind of attached to Bitcoin the last like month and a half. Month and a half, 2 months, where if Bitcoin goes up, OMI goes up. Bitcoin goes down, OMI goes down. So they form that symbiont circle, or what happens if Bitcoin does affect OMI. But then also they had another like billion or so released from Bit4x. People have some found money. People that weren't able to sell are now able to sell, and they've been selling. And then also you have the Go Chain bridge as well. People that had OMI on Go Chain for years haven't been able to move it. Well, I don't know how long the bridge has been broken for. I feel like it's been a while though. They're able to go in and sell it. So again, you did have this hat trick, this triple whammy of why OMI's been going down. If none of that was happening and OMI still went down, I would have been like, okay, what's going on here? Why? But the fact that it's been down like 20% the last couple of days, I'm pretty chill with it, just because you can have those reasons of why. And again, we've been up to the past couple months in the 0007s multiple times. So it seems like it does kind of want to break out. It hasn't yet. You do have a bunch of people that are just absolutely dumping at those levels, um, trying to get. I mean, you could have people that are trading. You have people that are saying like, "Hey, I'll sell on any type of pump just to go chase other stuff." At some point, they're not going to be there anymore. You've had like 60 billion in OMI the past couple months just change hands, and again, a lot of that is just going to be people trading back and forth, just making money, which is fine. But I would say the majority of that is people. I don't want to say diamond hands, but that'll like I'm not selling at 0007. I'm not selling at 0009. I'll sell it. I'll sell some at half a. I'll sell some when I have $1 million in OMI again. So I'll sell some at half a penny. And again, my bear case is us being from like 007 to all time highs at like 1.2 cents. And I don't if and again depends what happens if DEVVE goes up and I could take like 20 or 30 and I get up to like 240 million OMI, I'll do it. It's possible that OMI goes up first and then I just get a bunch of Definity. Speaking of Definity, they had a pretty good day yesterday. Had a buddy of mine that it was at like 3.7 cents, went up to like 4.3, 4.5. And now since then is down like 13.8% because again, last night we had gone up to like 4.4 cents. I think you could see it over actually from where we were on January 8th at 1 p.m. We're pretty much where we are now, 369, went up and then came back down. I don't know how many more of those pumps we might get, but yeah, I have Definity here with less than a $6.5 million market cap. I cannot get enough. Personally, I did get a little more. Like I said, to get a little bit more each month, and I'll continue doing so. Yeah. Okay. We'll call when I'm done. And so who leaves voicemails anymore? Comment down below because I do not. I have never left a voicemail in like years. I haven't listened to a voicemail in years, and I am not starting now. Listen to my voicemail, please. No, I will not listen to what time. I don't know. The stream is gonna end when it ends. Is 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time too late? Because I might be on here for a couple hours, or I might not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, dude, definitive 6.5. That is stupid. So I already have some games from DEVVE. I should really just roll it in there. But again, I think DEVVE goes crazy. I think OMI goes crazy, and so we'll see what Chavez can hit. I should definitely hit 210, and then after I hit 210, the goal, I don't know, I'll have the goal like an extra couple million, like each month or whatever, unless I get some bigger paydays, in which case goes right to 220, 230 again. Or if DEVVE just runs and then I just get up to probably 10 p.m. is too late. Okay, well, unfortunate for them. I'll go to. Can you just make changes with red line? Okay, sure. Yes, will do after. Okay. So again, that's my strategy right now. But yeah, OMI being exposed to 100,000 new people. Let me get that out of there. Where are we at here today? This was shout out to Omar Kasaje, who had gone over and said like, "Hey, Randy, take a listen to this." What the heck is this freaking thing? There's so much. Honestly, I'm going to be talking for like an hour here, so apologies about this. I'll get to the comments after. Larry from Cuban LT saying, "Let's go, fam. VeVe official was just mentioned at a Mario Nawful space. Very soon we will be mainstream. It was made by a TW. TW is he's actually I don't want to say friend, with professionals together. Travis Wright, aka TW. We follow each other. I did just shoot him a message. 184,000 followers over on X. He is the CEO of Coin Research AI, providing profitable data-driven insights with AI for investors to make intelligent crypto investments and minimize risk. And he's also a co-host on the podcast, the Bad Crypto Podcast. I think I've seen this before. It's about like dad jokes, and so I think I saw one of those before. I don't know if I commented on it. Maybe that's how he found me. I don't know, but I did see that. I've heard of it before. I think I've even watched an episode, or at least part of an episode, and love to get him on the podcast. But anyway, there was, what's this thumbnail here that I gotta go to? 269,000 views, like impressions of people that saw the post, but people that actually watched the video, there was 103,000 people there. I don't know how many people just watched a couple minutes of it, got bored. This was at like the 38-minute mark. So when you go to that's just where it is. Just stop at like 38:15, 38:40, something like that. He goes and talks about VeVe and OMI, just saying like VeVe and their OMI token, and then talking about comics and AR, talking about digital collectibles. This one guy, I forget which guy said it. One of the guys had said, "Hey, I don't really feel the need for digital collectibles." But then this guy TW Travis Wright goes on and says, "Well, I actually really like VeVe because you have comics in AR. I don't really need to have the physical. I can just read it in AR. I can do whatever." And they're just talking about how digital collectibles are going to be big, at least in the sense that the utility of what you can do with them and reading them in AR. Because anything that is, you could have like you could make this little guy a digital collectible, and it's like, yeah, you could take pictures and you could have fun. Does he make noise? He does not make noise. Little noise. He thinks that utility of having that digital comic and able to read it in AR is like the world to him. So I was like, okay, this is really interesting. This guy that's a little older, this guy that is keeping up with tech and comics and saying that this is what he likes, that I'm pumped. I'm heckin' pumped. How many people listen to that space through that and like just kind of heard it and be like, oh, okay, that company, versus how many people are saying like, I got to look into this. I don't know. I'm going to say most people heard it and they just said, okay, there's a random company doing that. That's cool. And when I say like a random company doing that, that's cool. I brought this up with Orange Bag Lady before, and I'll go over it again here. There's a guy named Nick Shevchenko. Nick Shevchenko has a device where if you go in and you wear it, it like translates stuff for you in real time. And he's calling it OMI. I don't know if we can sue them for copyright infringement using our name. I don't know what OMI stands for in that case, but I thought that was interesting. I thought that was what do we have here type of deal. Anyway, let's go to, before I go into the news, I don't even know where the rest of this news is going to go here. Yeah, before I go into the news, I guess I'll do it. Winklevoss-led Gemini Trust Company agrees to pay $5 million to settle CFTC charges in proposed order. Among USD trading pairs, Bitcoin USD reached a 49% share in 2024. Coinbase saw a 62.4% market share of USD pairs. And then Czech National Bank weighs Bitcoin purchases for potential reserve asset diversification. Very good for them. So statistic I saw the other day, which I want to bring up here, and it's a good case for DEVVE, I think. Ooh, somebody bought a little bit of Definity. Not a lot. Oh, Mr. MC1, thank you so much for reposting Chavez. Oh, that was the podcast, which is great. 8 a.m. Oh yeah, he reposted my this thing as well. Before I do that, I don't know if I had mentioned it to y'all. If I did, great. If not, no big deal. But if y'all can smash that like button. It's a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon. So I have a super thanks button down below. Super chats as well. Let me get over there. Okay. Statistic I heard yesterday, 2 days ago. Brought up with Rain yesterday, but I wanted to go over it here now. You have in Q2 of 2024. I don't have Q3 or Q4's info. I think the data is still coming in. I saw this on TikTok. Stablecoin, people that use stablecoins, they had 1.1 billion transactions in Q2 and a total 8.4 trillion in trading volume. Back and forth, doing whatever. That's more than double of what Visa did in that same time. So you have credit cards that are really going to be attacked this year from Trump. Little Birdie told me that Trump is going to come down heavy on credit cards because of those massive fees. You have stable coins kind of not eating their lunch, but stable coins like kind of taking some market share away from these credit cards because, again, the fees. And then you have credit card processing people that are just like, hey, Can I use something that's not going to eat, 2, 3, 4%? Now, a lot of times I'll go on and pass on that cost to the healthy consumer, and they don't eat any of it. But sometimes they do. Like, you know what? We'll take 2%. You guys take 2%, something like that. And I wish that people kind of recognize the places that do that. A lot of places don't even go in and they just put it into the bill. It's like, well, what's this charge? Like, oh, well, it's the credit card processing charge. They're like, well, I didn't agree to that. I'm like, well, that's what the charge is. And like, well, you can save on it if you pay cash, and you do that. So I think that DEVVE can go on and really replace a lot of this with their T0 settlement time. DEVVE can be a top 20 coin. DEVVE can go to $10 billion or higher. I mean, 10 billion is kind of in the top 20 right now. It's like number 22. But if you're a top 20 coin in 6 months or 8 months, it's likely going to be tens of billions of dollars. I mean, Bitcoin is right now, was it like 90 something? You have, what's his name? Where's my guy here? Modern Investor saying Bitcoin has to triple in price before we get anywhere near the top in price. Alt season is going to be epic and Bitcoin will still break records. Stop panicking. It's time to make some money. This is the MVRBZ score. It's a relative indicator, which is a circulating market value of Bitcoin minus the realized market value, then standardized by the standard of the circulating market value. And basically, when the green goes up again to like $10, this will go up like 2.5x, 3x, which will bring it to about 250K, which, according to Charles Hoskinson, 250 to 500,000 is what Bitcoin would be at the blow off top. He said that a few months ago. He said in like 2 years. I think that might be this year. I don't know if Bitcoin's still running in 2 years or a year and a half from now, but I expect it to run for quite a bit, at least through this year. Who's this? Oh, hello, friends. Commented. Meow, 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 meow. Okay. Let's move on to the rest of the news here. I'm going to be so far behind on that. Sending in USDC. So yeah, I've been helping a buddy buy some DEVVE, get some OMI and get some Definity. Right now, the most that they have is OMI, and then Definity. Or no, I'm sorry, OMI, then DEVVE, then Definity. Again, not a ton of DEVVE. I'll have them get a little bit more. I think they got a little bit more today. Sean O'Hare says, "Did you know that Steve Jobs rarely gave out autographs, but he once cleverly indulged in a letter that would later sell for a lot of money? The letter read that I'm honored that you'd write, but I'm afraid I don't sign autographs," before Jobs signed it in black ink. The letter from 1983 would later sell for $478,939 in 2011. Thought that was awesome. Donald J. Trump saying many people in Canada love being the 51st state. The United States can no longer suffer the massive trade deficits and subsidies that Canada needs to stay afloat. Justin Trudeau knew this and resigned. Canada merged with us, there would be no tariffs, taxes would go way down, and they would be totally secure from the threat of Russian and Chinese ships that are constantly surrounding them. Together, what a great nation it would be. So he wants to do this with Canada. He wants to do this with Greenland. So Greenland, I think he's barking up the wrong tree here. Denmark does have a claim to Greenland, but Greenland is like a self-governing body. Let's say if Trump goes to Denmark and say like, hey, I'm going to buy this Greenland from you for X amount of billions of dollars, right? And Denmark says, okay, done. Greenland as a self-governing body can just be like, F you, I won't do what you tell me. And there's really, I don't think there's anything that anyone could do about that. Conversely, Trump could ask Denmark, like, hey, can we work out a deal where I can buy Greenland? And Denmark can tell Trump to go pound sand. And then Greenland could be like, wait a minute. I want to be an American. I want these rights. I want this freedom of speech. I want all this stuff. I'm sure they have freedom of speech anyway. Maybe they don't. I don't know. If freaking the UK doesn't, then maybe they don't. Anyway, if Denmark says no, but Greenland votes yes, Greenland gets annexed. I don't know what this does as far as revenues for the U.S. Could any of it be used to fund the Bitcoin purchases? Maybe like 1%. I think that would be a lot. Same thing with Canada. Oh, well, 1 year in review. Very nice. The Panama Canal and the Gulf of America thing, that I don't think that's really going to have anything to do with Bitcoin. But if any of these revenues from these countries that could be states come in, if 1% of GDP goes to Bitcoin, girl, boom. It's a pallet of 151 Blooming Waters boxes gone in seconds from Costco, Canada. In that same breath, where's Omar's chat that he sent me? So many messages here. Scarlet and Violet Prismatic Evolutions Pokemon Center Elite Trader box. They sold out in seconds. Same thing. It's insane. Pokemon is where it's at. Pokemon is wild, wild and free out there. Everyone's trying to get a piece. VeVe Collectible says, we are aware of the issue with the market listings of today's Return of Wolverine comic #1. Our team is working on a fix. Stay tuned. So, to my knowledge, that was fixed. However, today, I don't know if I took screenshots of it. Yeah, I did. So, Zootopia #1. I wanted to get it. It was sold out. You know what? That's fair. It came out yesterday. Sold out now. I was too late. Zootopia. Sorry, I can't spell and type and talk at the same time. You're saying it's sold out, but nobody is selling. So either one of two things are happening here. Either this comic is so star-spangled brilliant that everyone's hodling, or they're just not letting people. They're not letting people go and do that. And I want the freaking book, and I refuse to pay $4.99 to go read it and not be able to sell it back. I don't even care that I don't get a limited edition first in cover. I'll buy an uncommon from the market for probably like $2, and then if it's good, I'll sell it back, and I'll buy like whatever color or whatever cover I like best. Maybe the uncommon is the cover I like, but I don't know. Like, for example, Aliens vs. Avengers #1, the ultra rare is like my favorite. Got Venom on there, got the alien. It looks dope, right? So sometimes the secret rare is not always. Oh, heyo. Let's go to my listings here, and let's see if I have. So I do have Aliens vs. Avengers #1 secret rare. I do have it as the floor at 140. Anyone like to get that? I am doing some rebalancing there, so I am just keeping you posted on that. Where was I? So yeah, I don't know if that's a bug with VeVe and VeVe's just not letting people sell, or maybe it says sold out, and like I'm pretty sure that would have sold out, so that makes sense. But I think the problem has to be on VeVe just not letting people sell for whatever reason. I don't know what the reason was, or my someday wanter is. Okay, let's go back to that issue. It snowed here in Ohio. Brockman Plotchain says, people keep saying Mighty's game. He misspelled Mighty. Says, what would it even do? Like The Sims, but you're Invisible Woman? Is it a racing game? Is it a fighting game like Clay Fighters? Like, what sort of games are people talking about? So I respond and I say, Brock, have you ever played Mario Strikers? They just take an already established game like soccer, and you just use characters from their IP to play that game. Now, they don't have all of these crazy positions that soccer has. They limit it to like 3 people, or like 4 people, and then it's a much smaller arena. It just makes the game more fun. James Bond did this in the 90s with their mini games on Nintendo 64. Capture the Flag, King of the Hill, whoever's the last person standing after you kill them, whatever. But just take an already well-established games and let us play those games with the Marvel Mighties, giving each of them a base weapon, and then make upgrades to that weapon available for sale via OMI, or unlock a tech tree through either playing a lot or with OMI. I know it's easier said than done, but I think doing this in an already established kids game that's well known is much easier than making up a brand new game. Look at Squid Games. Squid Games is all the like red light, green light. Am I Chris Tucker in Rush Hour 2? Because red light, green light. Red light. That was Rush Hour 1. Red light, green light. Yeah, just take some of those games and let us play with those characters. It doesn't have to be hard. I get it. Building a video game in general is hard. Understand that. but you don't like Tengeku Sotsu. I assume that's going to be a fun game. It's been in development for like 4 years, so it better be a good game. But I don't. Again, I'm sure it's going to be great. I cannot wait to play it. I will play it, but I don't know if that's really needed. I mean, you could make a game like similar, like Epico did it with Clash of Clans or Clash Royale. Epico is legit Clash Royale, the same exact game. They just put different characters and they made them Indian lore. VeVe could just kind of do that with some of the Marvel Mighties characters. And again, it doesn't have to be Marvel Mighties. The reason I'm talking about Marvel Mighties is because Brock McRedcat said Marvel Mighties. It could be with any of the IP. People have made chessboards. People have made all this other stuff. Yeah. Something that I thought would be cool. There's someone, I don't even know if I know his name, Jack Murr or something. Jack Murr? I don't know. He works at a Taco Bell, and he was live streaming on TikTok. He had 2,500 people, and he had a bunch of people give him gifts. Now, I'm not saying that anyone at VeVe should stream, their job. Maybe they should. Maybe for something that they know they're going to announce, a big drop. Maybe you have the graphic designer going on TikTok. Hey, this is what we're doing today. Like, we got a video a few like last year of the Juggernaut, like after the drop happened, or maybe before the drop happened, a video of all of the work that they had to do, all the work that goes into designing the Juggernaut. And even some of the photos, like, you know what, respect. And I don't know if maybe some of the designers have like a face for radio. I mean, look at, like, if I can stream, anyone can stream. But or they're just like shy about it. But having something like this dude is literally just working at Taco Bell. He's got 2,500 viewers. I mean, granted, not a bad looking kid. And people are like, oh, what goes on at Taco? But if that can happen, I feel like something along the lines of anyone working at VeVe going in and be like, come on, guys, get ready with me. And then they go on and they say, like, all right, I just feel like that'd be cool and people would watch. On random nights here, I'll have 500-600 people watching me and talking to this freaking duck thing. Like I don't know if what I do is really that interesting. People working at VeVe making this stuff, I think that would be cool. And it's like, okay, well, how do we compensate them for that? Well, they're already being paid to work. I get if you want to give them like a raise or whatever, or just say like, hey, whatever flowers or whatever roses we get, and it doesn't. I'd like it to be on TikTok. Like VeVe's got 50-something thousand followers over on YouTube, and not a lot of their stuff gets traction. Now, granted, I'm going to say that's part of the faults of like the community, guys. It would help the algorithm so much. It would help VeVe so much. All you have to do, like, do you think I watch like all of their videos? I like it as soon as it comes. I ring the bell for notifications. I like it. I comment my hearts or smiley face, or I say this is awesome. Everything is awesome when you're part of a team. And that's it. If it's a cool video, like I watched the VeVe news video with Mr. Falcon and Old Rhubarb because I wanted to see what they, and I think I actually have some screenshots of that. And he misspelled, Falcon. You mispronounced Boromir. You misspelled Boromir. Anyway. I feel like what the community can do, like, ask not what VeVe can do for you. Ask yourself what you can do for VeVe, and that's what you can do for VeVe. You like and comment, and say this is awesome. Leave something positive. Or if you go and say like, and maybe I should have done, I don't know. Going on that video, that Mr. Falcon VeVe News, and it's like, oh, you're pronouncing it wrong, and make it a meme. I don't know, do something like that. Get pump up those views. Those are rookie numbers, guys. It doesn't take that long. They put out on average like 3 videos a week, and I'm not even saying watch them. I'm saying just like it and comment something positive. That's it. And just have fun with it. Like, go on and be like, Mr. Falcon, looking schmexy today. Don't do that. That's harassment. But like I don't know, like you know what I mean. Anyway, let's move on here. Ooh, um, dude. So there was somebody on the VeVe Facebook page saying, poll question: if VeVe ever goes down, should they give us the option for self custody and a guarantee that our collections are safe? And the options are like, yes, we need the option, or two, no, VeVe doesn't need to address this. They already did, like multiple times. I asked that question to David like 3 years ago on a stream, maybe like 4 years ago, 3.5 years ago, and he said there are already contingency plans in place for if that were to happen. And like again, maybe some of these newer people that just haven't been around that long, but it's in the terms of service now. I get terms of service do not read like a novel, but y'all don't read that. I mean, fair point. Like, well, why do I have to read it, Randy, if you're just going to read it and tell us about it? Fair point. Fair point. But again, just throwing that out there. Rudy 1776 from Nameco saying, where are all my Star Wars fans? Show us your Star Wars fandom stacks, special mints, heck, even your t-shirts. We need Star Wars drops ASAP. Well, May's coming. May's coming. It'll be here in a couple months. And I assume we'll get some Star Wars drop to Yoda, please. What is the point of having Yoda's lightsaber if I can't have a Yoda to put the lightsaber in? Heck, Yoda, give us baby Grogu. Let me put a lightsaber in a goddamn Yoda hand. Anyway, I would very much like it if we could get some of those characters in which we have the lightsabers of. Or if you want, like, we have Luke Skywalker with and without his lightsaber. Give us Mace Windu with his lightsaber, or give us without him. Now, maybe there's reasons for that. And they're like, well, we don't want to give it out too early. We want to wait. Maybe they want to wait for some of the good characters for the bull market. That's fine. That's cool. I'll take that. You notice how I did not mention Kylo Ren or whatever Daisy Ridley's character is, because heck. Anyway, he goes in and he posts his 1977's R2D2 and C3PO. And then his 1977 Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Feel like Brainy right before Helga socks him in the face. And then, oh my God, Clever Jerks just, oh my God, the amount of special mint R2D2s that man has. I love that man. Weighted percent change of, dude. Okay, so the top 2024 political traders of 2024. David Roser, Debbie Schultz, Ryan Wyden, Roger Williams, Morgan McGarvey, Lauren Bouchon, Pete Sessions, Susan Collins, David Kustoff, Nancy Pelosi. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people above Nancy Pelosi in how they were and how better they did. That was interesting. Did not expect that. Okay, so yeah, another thing why I like being positive about this, Congress has just passed the Laken Riley Act, which would force detention for illegal immigrants arrested for shoplifting and other crimes. I don't know why this had to be a freaking bill in the first place, but it is a huge step in the right direction. And you had 216 people on one side of the aisle vote yes, and 48 people on the other side vote yes. It wasn't just like one side voted all of it and the other side voted like none of it. No, you do have this cross collaboration of people here, and they're reaching across the aisle and they're getting things done. This is why I'm bullish on America, because both people can go in and say, yes, this is something that needs to be done. Very excited for America. Can make some predictions. Nope, not go over that. Yeah, the Wolverine issue, that was resolved. But what about the Zootopia issue? This week in Dynamite Comics, they released Purgatory Groundhouse #1, Red Sonja #17, Masquerade #1, Green Hornet Miss Fury #1, and more. Interest in space. Okay. The Go Chain swap I had talked about. Prismatic Evolutions, Whatnot streamer is banned. And after they were banned, I don't know if everyone got their Pokemon cards. So that is interesting. Is VeVe going to let us stream? Are they going to let us do some stuff? I think they should in the VeVeverse. Rabbit Hole Time, not going to that. That's crazy. Oh God, the haters are wild. 859,454 Bitcoin have been bought by ETFs and public companies alone in 2024. That is equivalent to 4.3% of the circulating supply absorbed in 1 year, or roughly equivalent to the next 8 years of Bitcoin issuance. That is just bananas. Ow. Oh my God, my body. Okay. Mhm, 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 mhm. Claritza saying, when will the issue with collectibles and AR be fixed? It is impossible to create vaults or add multiple collectibles in AR for Android users. Only allows the first 3 items in your collection. Oh, that sucks. I hope that gets fixed soon. VeVe says, we are working hard to resolve this issue. Please stay tuned for updates. I will stay tuned. Thank you, VeVe. A bounty was collected by Sean O'Hare and Comics Crypto saying, congratulations to the collector that minted Amazing Spider-Man number 78, first appearance of the Prowler, mint number 1969. Everyone comment nice down below for the 69. We have fulfilled our bounty of 500 doll hairs. So good for them. Comics and Crypto be offering all types of bounties for this stuff. There's more for others. I'll go over that later. Mr. MC1 says, delighted to have my first shipment of Big Pin from the website bigpin.com arrive. Looks amazing. I can't wait to register them in the FigPin app. A+ partnership. Would love to see this grow as a vertical and FigPins become part of the comic drops and collectibles drops as well. I gotta say, I love my my FigPins. They're here. They are. Why do I? They're here. They're awesome. And if anyone wants to buy this VeVe Big Pin gold logo, let me know. Hit me up. Slide. Oh God, hiccups. Slide into my DMs, por favor. Okay, where was I? These eyes have seen a lot of love with you. Sorry. So on CoinGecko, all positive comments on DEVVE. And I feel like, again, ask not what VeVe can do for you. Ask what you can do for VeVe and Omi. And Omi, sometimes, like, there is a scene in Gilmore Girls where Rory is talking to Lorelai, Lorelai's talking to Rory, etc., about boys, and Lorelai says, "You've always kind of been lucky. Your boyfriend's just kind of happen to just been there, but sometimes a girl's got to hunt a little. Sometimes you have to work for your bags, because if you go to the comment section of Omi, okay, you do have Gladiator. Let's go to the latest, saying what a day to buy Omi. Oh God, all these are just spam. This is someone posting about Floki. Someone posting about Simon's cat airdrop. Wait, what? It's just all right. The top, all right. So, guy named Gladiator say Omi Web War. It's a good day to buy. You've got Luis Barjuan saying Ecomi is also scalable, ensuring performance even with increasing transaction volumes. Thanks to its interoperability, it integrates seamlessly. Oh God, where'd I go? Integrates seamlessly with other blockchain platforms and networks, extending its accessibility. The focus on sustainability, Ecomi seeks to minimize its environmental impact while continuing to drive innovation in its active community. Ecomi stands out for its ability to tokenize digital assets, allowing for users to efficiently and securely create, manage, and transfer assets within the network. Its capability opens up new opportunities for diversification, providing a wider variety of options within the ecosystem. In addition, Omi offers high liquidity, ensuring that users can move their assets in an agile and frictionless manner. That was a very good post. And then you have somebody say incoming new all-time low, and obviously the all-time low would be like quad 03. So this person has no idea what they're talking about. Shahil Khan saying I'm bullish on Omi. Shout out to him. Yeah, people saying that it's a scam. So I don't know if there's a way to just report them for misinformation or like spreading lies. There's a decentralization one again. So saying sell me all your Omi. Jose Ecomi is an innovative platform focused on digital collectibles and non-fungible tokens. Its main tool, the VeVe platform, allows users to acquire, manage, and showcase unique digital assets, sourced them globally. Oh my God, my voice. Oh my God. Oh my God. Fine. Oh my God. I've been talking so much throughout the last couple of days. This is not good. This is okay. Hang. Oh no, guys. I don't know if I can. Okay. All right. We're getting better. I'm going to go over the rest of the news here. Wes says buy a game and implement OMI rewards. I think that'd be great. They have enough in the business development wallet. Yeah, just buy a game, and that's I've been telling them to do that for a while. Buy a content creation company. Buy. They can't do it now, but what I would have liked them to do is to borrow an obscene amount of money and try to buy like part of like Square Enix and have them make the games. They're freaking amazing at it. We'll see. We'll see. Wes also said VeVeVerse, if you charge $10 a month, $5 to VeVe, and the other 5 burns the OMI equivalent. Imagine how much will burn. People aren't going to really use it if you have to pay $10 a month for it. They're just not. But I like the ideas. I like, keep them coming. Oh, my back. VeVe Viral, saying assets that did not reach their all-time high until after Ethereum surpasses previous cycle all-time high. Bored Ape NFTs, CryptoPunk NFTs, VeVe NFTs, OMI, Decentraland, Sandbox, and VeFriends. Yet those of us who bought Bitcoin, dinosaur coins, and a few select random small caps at their cycle bottom are up nicely. But truth is, most people that came into the alt game in 2021 are still down. But this is normal at this stage. The real fun, should the cycle repeat, is ahead of us and imminent AF. It's way too early to make the call that NFT metaverse sectors won't pop off. And if you would have done so at this stage last cycle, you would have been hella wrong. It's also important to note that for a lot of these mega parabolic climbs, they did come in the span of a couple of weeks. It is far from too late. And of course, it's also not guaranteed. You have somebody saying, well, Bored Ape Yacht Club will never pass our all-time high again because Bieber, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, etc. were pushing them at the time. VeVe Viral responds, well, maybe not, but next time it could be Jake Paul, Drake, Sabrina Carpenter, and more. Each bull run comes with a new set of reasons, or better yet, excuses for crazy prices. I agree. Bart Bo's 1986 says, don't say we didn't tell you. This year it feels like 2021 again. We will see huge green candles. VeVe will be the future, if you like it or not. 2025, boom. Omi and Epico. Epico's number one, but either way, I digress. Everyone, let's set a quick prayer and for all the people in LA, good people in LA, and then the firefighters and first responders are fighting this as well. Jason and Ryan that have been on the podcast before, they are firefighters from LA, hoping they're good. I know they're working like crazy. They probably haven't slept in 58 something hours, but Jeremy Padower had a he's fine, his family's fine, his pets are fine, his collectibles are not. He had a horrendous luck with that. Just it's all gone. Anything that I had at his house. So I think it would be nice if maybe at San Diego Comic-Con or whatever con he's going to go to for work next, we all just get him like a little something and be like, hey, this is to help restart your new collection or rebuild your new collection. Now, maybe that gets, I don't know. Maybe he'll be like, oh, maybe make him feel worse. But hopefully not. I think it would be nice. I'm going to do it. I'll get him a little something. Just a little bit. Ooh, just a little bit. Ooh, what you want? I got. Sorry. Sam Brown. Okay. Sam Brown is 152,000 followers over on X, saying husband, father, author of the Amazon #1 bestseller, A Live Day, #Duty First, saying thank you, real Donald Trump, for your leadership and trust. I am grateful and accept this opportunity to put duty first and continue my service to America. I look forward to working incoming Secretary Representative Doug Collins, true servant leader to improve the VA and ensure that all who have served are honored with the dignity they have earned. To my fellow veterans, I've got you. My man. Let's go. Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God. Sorry. Yeah, comment thank you down below to Captain Sam Brown, because that is hella needed. I just be like, this is awesome and very much needed. Let's go. Thank you, Omar, for tagging me in that. Omar is so good at tagging me in like important stuff. I cannot tell you how many times people tag me in unimportant stuff, but it's okay. It's okay. I welcome it. South Korea seeks to lift ban on institutional trading of cryptocurrencies. Bitfinex relocates derivative services to El Salvador. Nice. Bhutan SAR intends to adopt Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB as part of its strategic reserves. A lot of bullish news on crypto there. Oh God, my body. Mr. MC1 had posted, it's fascinating to see Candy Digital. One post is about an incredible drop, 29 likes, and another post is about giveaways, 144 likes and reposts. Perhaps do something extra special for the 29, the true fans, surprise giveaways for real engagement. Good to know that giveaways can amplify traffic by 4 to 5x, and hopefully some convert. Though Randy Chavez probably worth studying the patterns across platforms. So this is I don't have any problem with people that do the like that. That's the point of the giveaway is you tag someone, you repost, spreads awareness, right? And that's fine. If you wanted to give like I comment on a lot of VeVe give. I don't even intend like when VeVe says post a photo of X, whatever. I don't even post that. I just give them the engagement. I like them and I comment this is awesome or I comment some hearts. Really have to find some other catchphrases there or meow. And like that's it. I don't do it for the giveaway. I do it just to spread awareness. In that same breath, I'll say that all of the fudders and the people that are just general haters, they're most of their timeline, most of their stuff on X is just not doing these giveaways, but participating, tagging, resharing, doing all this. I don't see any, maybe like one or two people that are like not hated. Just if you're, I'm sorry for how this is going to sound. A lot of people that I know are really busy and really successful, and just they're not retweeting all this stuff for these like $10 giveaways. It's all of the unsuccessful fudders. And again, there's people that just like, hey, this is cool. I want to do this, and I do it too because you got to support the VeVe fam. But again, it's just one of those things. Like, please be careful who you listen to, and if you go on their timeline, so maybe someone that just is just really honestly fearful about something, or they're uncertain about something, or maybe they have doubts about something. That's fine. So whenever somebody says something and it's just this sounds overly critical, where's he coming from? Answer the question and then go to the timeline and see like what he's posted. And maybe the person is just like, it just seemed overly critical because sometimes people are defensive. Or you can go to the timeline and see like, oh, okay, this dude does nothing but spread hate and repost giveaways. I kind of see that. However, speaking of giveaways, I got a shout out KC here, Miss K Collections, going on and saying, I know I thought I retweeted it, right? Oh yeah, she says, giveaway time. Let's have some fun. This beat is sick. No, she didn't say that. She says, let's have some fun. Comment a picture/video of your VeVe collectibles having a party. Sunday, January 11th, I'll spin a wheel with all the names of those that participated. I'll send the winner 25 US doll hairs. So she just posts a party. It looks like you have Peter Pan, and yeah, is that Wolverine dipping Mera? Are they dancing? Oh my God, that's so cute. Pink Panther. You have Zombie Hunter, Spider-Man. You have what the heck? I understand Harley because she seems like she's a partier, even though she straight up has a bomb. Oh my God, I saw what is Batman Who Laughed doing spinning Betty Boop? Anyway, that's great. And then you have the Ron English jukebox back there. I thought that was awesome. If I get picked, I'll double it, and give it to the next person. So I'll say like spin again. She'll do her 25, and I'll add 25 to it if I get picked. So I love those types of things. So I requoted that. So I love seeing the community do this. I will do more of this stuff because actually I'm going to screenshot that to hold myself accountable. Because by doing that, you spread awareness for the community, and it's nice when VeVe does stuff. That's great. But when the community does something like that, they don't have to. Like Casey doesn't have to do that. A lot of people that do these giveaways, they don't have to do that. Now there's some people that'll like do it. They're like, hey guys, like, comment, let's do the giveaway, and they'll do it just for like to get traction. They'll do it to get followers, which is fine. You're still giving something away. Cool. I don't think she's not doing this really for followers. It doesn't seem like. It just seems like, hey, I just want to do something nice, and she is. and I think that's awesome. Anyway, let's go further here. VeVe had posted about, oh, I've been out here 55 minutes so far. So there's always so much to do here. VeVe Viral had gone on, and not VeVe Viral, VeVe Official says, embrace all your emotions with Disney and Pixar's Inside Out 3D digital collectibles. Collect joy's radiant positivity, sadness's quiet depth, and Bing Bong's heartwarming imagination as they guide Riley through her journey of self-discovery. That comes out, I think, on the 11th. I should have it here. Yeah, I have it. It comes out on January 11th. Um, so Inside Out 2 was like one of the most anticipated movies I think of last year, and I never saw Inside Out 1, so like, okay, let me go see it, and I liked it. Thought it was fine. And then Bing Bong happened, and then I just, if you know, you know, and I got very sad. It was not. It made me not want to see Inside Out 2 because it just got me in the feels, and I don't like feeling my feels. I like feeling dead inside, and because it's easier than being sad. So when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, I can't. But then Justin Pierce, who has been on the stream a bunch of times with Steph, and I called Steph. I'm like in tears, like I can't go see number 2. Number 1 just ripped my heart out, and she's like, just finish the movie. I was like, I don't want to finish the movie. She made me finish the movie, and anyway, it was good. I saw Inside Out 2 with Justin. It was great. Steph was in Florida at this time. So I want Bing Bong. I don't like sadness. Sadness like ruins everything. Joy's fine. Bing Bong's anyway. I just little there. Mr. MC1 going on and saying Wednesday, 8 January, 10 a.m. Oh, that was yesterday. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. If you're in VeVeverse beta, come check out my Golden Moments Tower. Warning: if you're hit with a shining light on entry, it could be the sun shining bright on the VeVeverse, or just Golden Moment shining. Somebody that went, let me know. I want to know how that was. I can go. Sorry. The vision. VeVe, when My Little Pony. Can you freaking get Hasbro, please? I want my Transformers. I want my Little Pony. I'm a goddamn G.I. Joe. Go Joe. There's a picture of me 10 years ago in the, oh god, it's 10 years ago already. In the gym at McGuire Air Force Base, trying to get that boxing bread. So lean. No, no, not going over that. Yeah, so VeVe News talked about Running Man, Marvel Mighties, Maserati, and more. Thought that was awesome. And then yeah, Volmir. It's Vormir, Mr. Falcon. Fine. Had to throw that out there. I still love you, VeVe. I'll cover you. I like those episodes. I think they're fun. Oh, my friend. Oh, I miss my friendos. We have, I talked about Bitfinex. All right, MicroStrategy bought 194,180 Bitcoin in the last quarter of 2024. KULR Technology, Rumble, and Genius Group were among the companies that added Bitcoin to their balance sheet last quarter. We're still on yesterday, bro. I have so much stuff. Be advised, the Mark Zuckerberg stuff where he wants to implement more free speech on his platforms, that did not go into effect yet. So if you say something a little insensitive, he's gonna ban you or suspend your account. So yeah, don't wait until he redoes that and then say exactly what you want. Oh yeah, so Thompson Crypto is saying Inside Out bounty. They're placing a $750 bounty on Joy, mint number 2015. That's the year of the first film release from the first series Inside Out collection, dropping this Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mascot drop. Oh. Moving on here. Successfully sent. Dude, Dogboy had commented yesterday. His lovely wife Rita got him a Riso for his birthday. That is amazing. Oh my god, I'm just so excited about that. The leading name on this right now is Tie Duck. People want the Tie Duck to be the name. I don't know if that'll be the name. It's amazing. Ben Rose had posted yesterday, just popping on from vacation, sending thoughts out to any VeVe fam affected by the LA fires. Thinking of you all. Dude, how many freaking screenshots do I? Honestly, guys, I think I'm gonna have to go in and say, yeah, I'm just gonna get to comments right now because that's just what I need to do because I've been talking for an hour. The faces says first. Hello. I didn't mean to talk for that long. I really didn't. Lars says, dang, too quick for me. He was too quick for you. Wes says, number one VeVe collector, Bezojman, hasn't bought a VeVe collectible in the last 18 days. It's almost as if, hold on. Let me look for something here real quick. I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Maybe I'ma have the best night of my life. It's almost as if 64,180 collectibles is enough. Maybe he's good. Maybe he's good. I'm just Mr. San says, what up? What up, Marsan? Meow, meow, meow. Mr. MC1, you'll try my patience. No, that's a reference from The Mummy 2, The Mummy Returns, where Jonathan's in the house playing like cards or something, and these like people come in. It's like, Mr. O'Connell, you try my patience, and then he goes, "Oh, that Mr. O'Connell, yeah. By the way, you got the wrong guy," and then they like kidnap him. Omar Gasadi says, "Good evening, Omar." Good evening is another reference from The Mummy 2. Dogboy says, hey y'all, this is what dreams are made of. Hey y'all. It's hey now, but I did it because of the hey now. And we put our Omi from the app onto Stacker yet? Not yet. That is, well, we don't have the one-click bridge yet, but I think we'll get that at some point. This is what dreams are made of. And I think we'll get that. Shoot. Just snag me some DEVVE. Oh, my man. I'm glad you got some DEVVE. I got some DEVVE too. What is DEVVE at? Was that $1.23 before? I think in the short term, DEVVE goes pretty. Oh, $1.29. I think the short term DEVVE goes up first before anyone else. It's $1.30 over on. $30 over on the Uniswap, baby. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Sorry, that's salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. Yeah, salt and pepper. Talk about sex. Yeah, salt and pepper. VV Zombie says, "What up, Bill Gardner?" Meow meow meow. Was buying DEVVE right now? It has done a 10x is wild. Right as it's done a 10x is wild. Well, be advised, I bought it like 30 cents and then 15 cents, and then a little bit more at 80 and 90 cents. And I've been helping a friend buy up here as well because I don't think it's anywhere close to being done, at least in the blow off top. When they make that announcement, I don't say it gets cut in half, but it could go down 30%. Because like when they make that announcement, some people are probably going to sell the news. Oh God, crazy announcement, sell. And then there might not be enough new people to buy to pick up that slack and go down to $1, go down lower. But at some point, again, I was buying at 30 cents and 15 cents, but 30 cents as well when it was just about gaming. And I picked up more at 90 cents. I did so because now the T0 settlement thing is a huge thing, and now they have announcement. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know what it's going to do. But it's still like, I get it. It's done a 10x from the bottom. You're absolutely right. It could go. People could sell the news, and it could drop down to $1 or lower. But when you still have $112 million market cap, that is stupid undervalued. Ecomi, now the fully diluted is like 154, but Ecomi's got a 97. Like DEVVE flipped Omi. Omi's got a $112 million market cap, fully diluted, $97 million market cap in general. I'm buying both here. There's no reason for me not to buy both. I understand one just did a 10x, but from the bottom where it shouldn't have been at that price at the bottom in general. And I don't think it'll be here for too long. G Money, give me those trees, smoking those trees, smoking that good stuff. So is VeVe dead? No, it's still. I mean, based on today's drop, it did like $2,000 worth. What was today's drop? Which even still, like, I get it, 2,000 like nothing, but yeah, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur #1. I could have sworn I think they already have one. I think I might even have one of these. Hang on. What was this called? Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. I go to my comics. Oh shoot, wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong one. All right. Say Moon. If I type in Moon. Okay. I could have sworn I had one already. Like that. I'm gonna look for it because I think I might have one or two. This is what dreams are made of. Or maybe I'm tripping. But I could have sworn there was a dinosaur one. Oh, it's just called the heck. Devil Dinosaur #1. So it's Dinosaur #1 and Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. So it is different. It is different. Yeah, this one was not well received, like $2,000 made. And it was contestants on Squid Game. I would win that game. And more 77, 177 LMAO. Anyone just see a thing? No? I'm tripping? All right, maybe I'm tripping. Price is not going up, man. What was I talking about an hour ago? I forget, but the prices of things do definitely be going up. Was it Luigi? I hope not, but sales have been declining. Well, it depends. I mean, Maserati did like 90,000. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is our chance to buy some Bitcoin. Like, yeah, you can get. I mean, you could always buy Bitcoin, but yeah, you buy it on the dip. You'll probably make some money in a few months. NFT Roy. OMI has too much negative sentiment attached to past issues. I don't think OMI will ever go up unless VeVe settles issues where they misled the community from the early 2 years or so. I don't want to, like, again, hold VeVe accountable. Sure, it's not going to matter. Newer people are not going to remember the vicissitudes of yesterday because they're not going to be here for it. In the same way that Thanos says, like, in order for, what was that quote? In order for those, hold on, always be remembered that can be. Thanos quote can be. As long as there are those that remember what was, there'll always be those that are unable to accept what can be. Kind of the opposite of that. But I mean, he's right. There are those that remember what was, and those people will unable to accept the fact that new people can come in and not care about anything from before. They're just gonna be like, hey, I bought this for $10 and now it's $20. And as people make money again, nobody's gonna care. Again, when Moonbirds for like the longest time, whoa, for the longest time, they were talking shit on the community was talking shit on the devs, saying like, what happened to this roadmap? What are you guys doing? Where's the work? You guys suck. You know, why are my Moonbirds going down? And then when Moonbirds did like a 2 or 3x or whatever, suddenly everyone's like, yo, this is great. Moonbirds to the moon. You guys are awesome. The devs delivered absolutely nothing in that time. The community was just happy that their bags were up. The same exact thing will happen here. Is that Justin Bieber on your profile pic? Anyway, the same exact thing will happen here. It's not good. And again, sure, what VeVe has said as far as what about burning that 5.5 billion OMI? Yes, we should constantly ask about that, hold them accountable. What happened to those million gems that were supposed to go to the gem liquidity pool? We should ask that as well. But as far as people asking for stuff that they had wanted to do before SEC went crazy, new people are not going to give two poops about that, and the price will go up. Bezosman Disney Magic. Bezosman is, well, so I know I've talked to Bezosman's girlfriend, and I think they live out in California. And if you mean VeVe Magic, no. VeVe Magic does not have 64,000 collectibles. Those even new users will be able to dig up skeletons or the founders misled folks. Never go away and people still go. I mean, sure, if people want to focus on yesterday and what they already know is not coming, Like buying land for VeVeVerse should be back on the table after the SEC overhaul. But again, even if that were to happen, they're not going to build that for like years. But again, it's not going to matter. Some new people can, but it'll be drowned out by the fact that people are making money. So again, people won't really care. Connor, give me those. Meow, meow. Hi. The bottom line: why would people invest in OMI when there's countless much better crypto tokens? There aren't. You could go on and you could say like DEVVE, Troy. You could be like, hey, listen, DEVVE just did a 10x. Stuff is happening with DEVVE. I'm gonna go in and put my money there. And don't get me wrong, so am I. I'm still buying DEVVE. But I just reached 200 million OMI, and before the end of February, I'll likely have 210 million. So to go on and say like, why would people do that? Like, there are other tokens that are currently performing better, but like what said before, like DEVVE just did a 10x. Can they do another 10x? I think so. I think so pretty easily. But I think it's easier for OMI to do a 10x than DEVVE to do one. Just because the DEVVE's price had been punished for X amount for like several months, and then it did a 10x. OMI's price has been punished for like 3 years now, and at that point, again, the longer the base, the bigger the breakout. But the longer it pulls back, the longer that's a much more massive springboard with much heavier gravity, and it's just going to go insane. There outside of DEVVE, there's Definity, and those are the only two that I think could really outperform OMI. DEVVE and Definity, I think, will outperform OMI, but I don't think I think OMI's safer. Like name something else right now from where you could buy it right now that's going to outperform OMI. I would love to take a look at it. Are you buying Elon Wagon? I don't know if that's a token or an actual car that he's coming out with, but either way, probably not. Because let's be honest, if the VeVe users could sell their collectibles, there wouldn't be a community. You can sell them at any time you want. I've sold a bunch over the last couple weeks. Still have a very liquid market out there. He needs to make things right with the community. Again, the community is pretty much fine. Most of the community is just upset that their vaults are down. Like, that's it. To do this thing, they have a chance of turning things around. Otherwise, it's slow death. I wish you, like in that song by Sean Flukoff, She Could Be You, he says, I wish that I could tell you what you don't know. Something about that line just, I wish that I could tell you what you don't know. Just gonna have to wait and see. William says, Biden messing with the crypto bros. Bro, he is, I honestly, this isn't, yes, it's messing with the crypto bros, but it's just him messing with Democrats. I think he's just salty that he got ousted. I think he's salty that he had gone on and said, hey, I want to be president. I'm going to be president again. And then they just, they shanghaied him. This is just bombs that he's dropping. That's just horrendous for Democrats. And I wish that the Democrats were learning. Some of them are, but some of them in those elite circles are just like, we don't need to do anything. Have Trump mess it up, and then they'll be tired of Trump. They'll vote us back. Like, there are those Democrats that are learning and saying like, hey, we should be behind crypto. We should be behind X, Y, and Z. We should lighten up on this. And then there are those crazy Democrats that are just like not trying to learn. Republicans are going to eat like if they want to go in, don't choose diversity hires. Choose people that are best suited for the job. If the person happens to be in a minority, cool, great. But don't choose somebody just because they're a certain color or creed. Choose somebody because they're best for the job. And it seems like a lot of people that are on the super far left, they're like, no, we need more brown people. We need more women. We need more, like, whatever. Like, if they're great, if they're good for the job, awesome. Just take who's qualified. But Republicans are going to eat their lunch if they continue down that path. I want to be fighting pennies in Panama Canal soon. I do not need to be fighting nobody anymore. If there was a World War III scenario, I would like to go back. World War III veteran just has that awesome ring to it. But honestly, I'd be a liability for most. If I'm just driving a forklift or I'm driving a 60K, that's fine. But if I'm actually like I'm not what I was, man. Yeah, I feel like Rocky and Rocky 4 are talking about, we can't do that the way we did it before. It's like, we're changing, turning into regular people. I don't want to change. I like who I am. I like who you are too, but that ain't us out there no more. I feel like Rocky in Rocky 4 before he gets in like the best shape of his life. This is all discussed in the campaign, right? What campaign? Whose campaign? Biden? Trump? MAGA is all. No. Turtle says, what could be the coolest use case for a deflationary token with a vibrant community? The coolest use case? When Omi moons, and then people tip in Omi. And I don't mean just like tipping me in like a super chat or tipping me in VeVeverse. I mean like, remember in that one episode of Hey Arnold where Gerald is selling all these watches, and then he's just got uber money. It's like their version of him being like a drug dealer, right? But he's just selling watches. And then he goes to his sister and be like, "Hey kid, I like your face," and just gives her $1. I wish we could just go like on a cruise, and this one guy comes up to us serving mojitos, like, "Oh man, I like your face," and you just tip him like $100 in Omi. I think that would be the coolest thing. Just tipping people in Omi, have Omi readily accessible to all those people and places that you want to do that with. And Antoine, I have to go soon. Could be the coolest use case for deflationary. I mean, it could be that. It could be there's there are I don't know where they are anymore. There are these places often next to old school railroad tracks. Railroad tracks back in the day, you see a train coming, you put a penny on the tracks, and then the train comes in and just like flattens it, makes it really cool. What you There was one of these machines where you put in 2 quarters and then you crank it, and then it kind of does what it does, and out comes a thing that looks like it's a penny that's flattened by the train, right? And each one comes out just a little bit different. I wish that we could have, and maybe they could do this with AI. Be like, you get, one free showroom that AI can build like per day, but anything beyond that, it's going to cost you like $1 and only. And it just, you learn to get good at it. AI, build me a showroom. VeVe AI, build me a showroom with every collectible that has the shade of green in it, or every green collectible, or build me a showroom with all villains across all media. Build me a showroom with all women across all, the collectibles that we have. And each time you do it, it does it for, and if it's AI, it can do it for you pretty quickly. It can do it for you very quickly. Or give me a showroom with all my collectibles. Give me a showroom with all comics of #1 or all end comics, whatever it is. I think that would be cool. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna look at the last couple minutes here because that's a really good idea. 18. Okay. Excuse me. Oh god, hiccups. Oh god, hiccups. Oh god, more hiccups. Okay. Sorry. Toby Salisbury. How do you feel about the special edition collectibles? I've seen some people complain that they're devaluing the secret rare. People just complain in general because that's what they do. But does the complaint have merit? Um, maybe. I mean, they're scarcer than the secret rare, but they're not secret rare. You had people complain back in the day, even recently, even me saying like, bro, back in the day, there was like very few secret rares. Like secret rare like used to mean something, and then suddenly everything had a secret rare. So I think to get rid of one complaint where they said like, hey, listen, everything's a secret rare. Secret rare doesn't mean anything anymore. Okay, no problem. Let's go. We'll make these special editions. We'll make them scarce because you have to give people a chase, and we'll limit the amount of secret rares that we do. And then people say like you're devaluing the secret rares by making these because they're scarcer than the secret rares. It's like, dude, like what can VeVe do? They're trying. Like they did what people asked, and then there's a new set of complaints, and it's like you couldn't have told us this before we freaking did it. So yeah, I understand it. because I a bunch of secret rares too. But I don't know if a special edition of a Sabretooth is going to really bring down the value of my secret rare alligator Loki. Yeah. No, it says just listen to Rogan, Mel Gibson show. I got to go back and rewatch all the Lethal Weapon films. Ooh, I didn't know we had Mel Gibson on. Ooh. Bill Garza says, Zombie, what up, man? My friendo. Who's Mr. MC1 says, Randy on a roll. Oh, yeah. Doing my best. Tago Solo says, yo. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, Randy. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing. Sorry, I just had to get back to Kitty. Message real quick. And the message is out of here. And it says, yeah, my wife rocks. Oh, she does. So happy for you, brother. Getting that reso. What is reso? Go with the reso. Where's the reso at? 29 on the market here. Wow, this is there more people on the app? Because it is slow. Lowest price, $800 for a reso. I could get him. I'm not gonna get. I should get him. I don't want to get him. I'm not gonna get him. $800. Whose is this? Big Mike 02. He has 80 collectibles. It's got a secret rare Spider-Man. It's got a partner statue. Got a reso that I might get. It's got a Superman. It's got a bunch of Pride stuff. And of course, when I hit the back button, it just takes me out of that completely, which sucks. I could get that. I really hate how when you press the back button, it does not take you back one page. It takes you to the whole freaking thing. You got to do it all over again. But I digress. Yeah. Oh God, it's $800. I should do it. Yeah. I'm not going to do it. But I want to. Energy, give me those. Peace, man. Peace. Bill Gardner, my man. Dynamite Comics has been dropping some stuff, dude. They have. I wanted the Zootopia is not Dynamite, is it? Is it? There's no way. Let me go to the VeVe Comics website. Oh my God, my back doesn't feel good, guys. It doesn't feel good. Oh, Dynamite did have Zootopia? I didn't know Disney would let them do that, but Dynamite Entertainment has Zootopia. Damn, Dynamite's good. They got good stuff. And I want to be able to go in and read it, but VeVe won't let me read it because they have a not letting people sell it. Oh. Ace Rig Move says, good morning, Randy. Good morning, Ace Rig Move. How you doing, fam? I was Definity dipped below 4 cents again. Had to pick up a little more. Yeah, I picked up a bit more yesterday, starting at I did it for a friend, but I picked up more too yesterday. So there's a good amount of buys, and damn, down 15%, 3.6. It typically trades between 2.5 cents and 6.5 cents. So I should probably get some. Probably sell some DEVVE. I don't want to. I should. I really should. But when DEVVE moves, if the finish is still down here, I'll get some. Family Guy says, poor NF Troy, mind his toast. Yeah, he gone. Brandon Babcock saying, seeing beginning rumblings of digital collectible narrative by outside VeVe crypto peeps. Affiliate marketing will help it actually become a narrative during the alt season. I agree 100,000. Now, Brandon, tell me where. Tell me why ain't nothing but a home. Now, number 5. Sorry. I completely messed up that reference. Anyway, yeah, go on and tell me where you've heard that, because I'm very curious at what everyone else is listening to. Rumblings of digital collectibles outside. Bump can easily outperform OMI. Well, I wouldn't say easily. I'd say if Bumper catches on, it definitely has that ability to go on and outperform. Dude, Bumper could do like 1,000x. What is that? Like a $2.5 million market cap, 3.2 million fully diluted. 1,000x is less than 3.3 billion. It could do a multiple 1,000x if it catches on. But I don't know about the revenues. I like, let's go to there. So again, as far as safety, and what's a better token? I think OMI is much safer because it's attached to a company that's doing insane revenues. Bumper's got 29,000 followers over on X. And the last time they posted on X was December 24th. You got to be more engaged. You like VeVe is. I've never complained about VeVe's engagement because they always engage. And their last time they posted on December 24th has 1,100 impressions. Their pinned post from June has 1,100 impressions. I would very much like to see them post more. I like what they did here when Altcoin Daily says, what altcoins are we buying today? And Bumper says, bump. But that's it. And then you turn it off for 2 weeks. Nah, fam. You got to keep on that. Bro, we're hard at work. We can't be dealing with these random socials when we're trying to build a product. I get it. I really do. But I don't really see them catching on right now. Weighted coin flip in the opposite direction that they don't catch on. Now again, I have Bumper. I would love to see them run because I have some. I'm not buying down here though. If it catches on, it will outperform everything in my portfolio. If Bumper catches on, it could do like a 2,000 or 3,000x from here. Go to $9 billion market cap. Coinbase, Binance, Robinhood, any exchange with a pulse says, yeah, let me use your protocol. It goes insane. But the odds of that happening hasn't happened by now. I don't know. So yes, Bumper could, but I would say Definity and DEVVE still have that because they're safer, have more revenues, have more better community. Well, Bumper still has a community, but yeah. So it says, but she's cheap. Oh, the Reso? We played less than 800. Oh. All right, let me go in and search Reso again. When you say I bought less than paid, was it like 790 or was it like 600? If it was 600, I'm gonna. Oh lordy. Yeah, if it was 600, I'll be like, damn, you guys got to steal. My back is destroyed. I don't know. I've been in the same position for. I feel like Lorelai Gilmore. Mommy can't help right now. Mommy's been in a 45-degree angle all night. Yeah, same fam. Same. 800. Oh my god, I want one. I can't do it though. I gotta get more. I gotta get more OMI. I gotta get more DEVVE and Definity. We aren't to be for having OMI and Stacker. We will. I don't think we do yet, but we will. But look at the floor if you buy it. Yeah, I have. Then it goes to 1,000, which is nice. But Anybody says Mario Novels show on X and a few crypto bros on X. Just a few mentions, but it's just being discussed. People know NFT. Yeah, the random NFTs won't work as well. It's got to have utility. It's got to have what VeVe has, the digital collectible aspect. Emoji is saying the comic shop, episode 37, X-Men 97. That's what I'm gonna get tagged in a bunch. Aw, yeah, I love that. Chikorita evolving into Bayleaf, evolving into Meganium. Beanie is one I remember. Message me all this stuff, por favor. That would be nice. I would take that. All right, guys, my voice is destroyed. I gotta bounce. Everyone, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I love you all. Somebody buy my Avengers vs. Aliens #1 for $140. Fastest miss. Bye, guys. Meow, meow, meow. Everyone say bye to Dashy. Sorry, girl, but you missed out. The world's a flat rat boy's mine now. We